Going to do a little bit of background on integrals of sec squared x. Now, sometimes with integrals we can look at the derivative of something we've seen before and reverse it if we have a few clues. Now, hopefully if you're watching this video, you've seen before that the derivative of tan x with regard to x is sec squared x. And that might even be if you have a formula list or a formula sheet which shows up on assessments, or if you make study notes, you might already have that there. So if you have that there, when you're doing tasks, questions, or even exam questions, that's handy. So derivative of tan x is sec squared x. So if we start with something slightly more complex, y equals tan ax plus b, we use the chain rule, and dy dx is dy du times du dx, where we have to make a substitution. So the substitution would be due to the composition of functions. The substitution would be let u equal ax plus b. And so working at each of the parts, firstly dy du, well, that would mean after we've made the substitution, we would have y equals tan of u, and dy du equals sec squared u. Oops, I was going to write sine then, sec squared u. Pardon me, that was silly. Okay, sec squared x, sec squared u, let's try again, dear oh dear. Okay, there it is, and the next part, du dx, is the derivative of this with regard to x. Du dx would just be a. So it'd be sec squared u times a. So tidying that up, we would have a sec squared, sub it back in terms of x again, so we have the derivative of tan ax plus b is a sec squared ax plus b. Okay, what if we had to find the integral of sec squared ax plus b? Well, it's close to that last result, except for it doesn't have the multiple of a on the front. So we know we're going to get something involving tan ax plus b. So what we need to do is just think it's just by reversing it. We're reversing this process that we just went through here, reversing the differentiation process, and we'll get back to tan, except for we won't get tan ax plus b. We have that result multiplied by 1 on a. So the answer would be the initial statement 1 times 1 on a. So it would be 1 on a tan ax plus b plus the constant. So there's a result for you to know.